Hey, welcome back to another episode of John's Crypto Therapy. On today's episode, I am going to be filming actually at my cottage, and it's pretty noisy out here, so if you guys do hear some noises, please do mind that, okay? Other than that, we do have some dogs running around, so hopefully you guys don't hear that. But on today's episode, it is going to be super fun, especially knowing that we are going to talk about Ecomi, one of the biggest projects in this universe that's happening right now, and how it's about to explode. The reasons why I truly do believe in Ecomi and why I'm heavily invested and I want to reach 1 billion OMI tokens is because this project has so much ways of going. This project will reach the moon, but truly saying this does not mean the moon is the only option. It could go to Jupiter, and I truly do believe that as well. To all those that are involved in Ecomi, I think this is one of those investments. It is less risk but more gains, and this is the way I like to believe in this type of project. So for that saying, we are going to move and we're going to talk about the OMI token itself and also the VV app. The NFT drop that happened today, it was fabulous. Yes, it took a long time to receive the collectibles, but even though when you purchase it, it does give you the edition number, also tells you which one you got, so that was pretty cool. The reasons why I truly do like the way that the mystery box is going is because to those that can't afford those high-end ultra rares or anything of that nature, they get that opportunity, the opportunity of pulling an ultra rare, especially in a mystery box that is just 13 bucks. So with this 13 bucks, you could have got a common, uncommon, rare, and ultra rare. So this is pretty cool. I did not get a chance to get the ultra rare red skull. I did get everyone else, so that was pretty cool. So this drop was really good, and if Vivi is going this way, I do really want to encourage them, because this is such a fun way to like open your box not knowing what you're gonna get. But this is my but towards the positivity on this. I wish they do have some kind of animation or some kind of skit saying which one you're gonna get, like some kind of opening and some kind of surprise, like a storyline behind it, like a little book. But you don't get the book, but the book basically describes to you which one you're gonna get and gives you hints, and then it pops out. I just wanted something like that because it is such a cool way. I'm still mesmerized by how great this drop was, okay? For those that were involved, good for you, because the only way I truly do believe Vivi is going to go is to the moon. Especially when you look at Marvel. Marvel is such a big deal, especially when you look at Marvel itself tweeting out great tweets to promote and basically maintain their audience and give them that moral support that Vivi is one of those apps that is doing the Marvel drops the best and is the only one that I know of so far. So that is pretty cool. So worldwide, Vivi will do such a great job, the Ecomi company itself, and this is amazing. So let's get into the drop. Let's look at all the drops and how it looks, okay? So this one is Steve Rogers, and this was a really cool one. I did get a lot of these ones, but this is such a cool one just in general. It looks like he's deflecting a bullet. If you do have someone that's like swinging something or a bullet shot of that nature or anything, just put it in front of him. It looks like he's deflecting something. This is such a cool action way. So this is really cool, and once I do have kids in the near future, I would love to pass these on, especially knowing that they could put it anywhere and they could take pictures with this, even share it with their friends. The NFT app is only going to grow from this point on. So the Steve Rogers was pretty cool. I do like this one, Sam Wilson. This one looks pretty dope. You know, you got that beard, you got the wing, the costume itself, you got the shield. Everything about this looks pretty cool. I like how the head is bigger. So it's a cool, unique way. And knowing that this is the first release of this character, we all get a chance to be a part of this beautiful revolution of how great this project is. So this is a cool drop. So let's keep going down. This one is pretty cool too. John F. Walker. I've seen this guy in a lot of movies. In general, this guy knows how to play the role, and just having a collectible of that is such a cool thing as well. So the animation behind this, knowing how much work they put in with the team and everything of that, it is so cool. I'm just super shocked that this drop was such a fantastic drop. It's a mystery box, knowing that you don't know what you're gonna get, and just getting something random just makes me feel happy, knowing that a lot of people could get an opportunity of getting something, and money is not a problem here. The money is not going to depict what item you're going to get, and this is so cool, especially when we have third world countries and people that can't afford these stuff on the daily. So this is what I like to see. So this was really well done by Ecomi, so great job to you guys. So let's keep going down. This one's pretty cool. I got 3 of them, Bucky Barnes, and the costume is a little bit more silky. The rich blue texture of the mask itself and everything around it looks nice. The red does look a little bit more shiny. This one was a must to get for sure, and I'm super happy I got to get a chance to get 3. The last one I did not get a chance to get. I did purchase quite a few and I wanted to just keep it as that. This one looked pretty cool. Realizing the texture of the costume, the grin, the eyeball, you can see how much effort they put towards all their NFT, and this is what I like about it. I like the fact that they're actually doing better. You know, when they first started till now, it looks like it's night and day. It looks huge, it looks better, it looks amazing. And this is the compliment I do want to say to everyone that is involved in Ecomi, but more or less even the fans that are collecting this. Good for you guys, because I truly do believe over time this is going to accumulate and make more money. Do I believe this is the best investment right now for Ecomi? Absolutely not. Reasons why: I do believe the tokenomics. I do believe more into the trading side of things because that's where my mind is set. I do believe the OMI token has more potential right now than majority of these drops. Not saying all of them, majority of them, right? This was pretty cool knowing it's 13 bucks, 4,888 edition. First appearance. Whoever got this one, good for you guys. You guys deserve it for taking that opportunity. Mystery box all the way. If you guys do like the mystery box idea, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe because I'm all about that. I don't know why, I'm really all about that. So I can't wait to see more of these beautiful drops. Also, we are going to switch to OMI token very soon. We're going to look at price action there. I do want you guys to pull up your charts, have it around the computer, but also we do BTC. Reasons why we do BTC: we need to understand the biggest mover. We need to understand that this is moving mountains. And for us to follow that just by moving hills, it's totally fine. We need to follow the bigger mover to understand what it's doing, right? When the bear market cycle does happen, it's not altcoins that go down first. It's Bitcoin that goes down first. And if we follow that cycle, we could be ready to take profits out of our altcoins and understand that it's going to go down too. So hopefully you guys understand BTC is the first mover and depict how we're going to trade OMI off of the BTC price, okay? Also, this is pretty cool too. The BTC dominance is falling. It's 44%, guys. 44%, 0.86. So it's already decreased by negative 1.17%. That is wicked to see. The BTC dominance is going down. A lot of other coins are picking up that slack. So that means the price in Ethereum, price in other altcoins is increasing. But you guys would say, what's happening with OMI? We are going to be talking about that too, and don't worry about that. That's going to be in the chart side. Okay, so for sticking on this much, I do appreciate you. We are going to go to the VV Digital Collectible on Twitter just to show you guys more pictures. I also do like to look at fan pictures because just to know where you guys are located, but more or less the cool ideas behind all these pictures. I really do wish the social wall aspect is already created because I would love to give these guys all OMI tokens just to say, you know what, thank you for sharing this amazing pictures and how it actually looks. I do want to look at these pictures. There's a lot of people that are posting, so I really do appreciate you guys. So let's look at this one. This one is super badass. You know, you got this beautiful car, rustic, old looking car, and you got Red Skull right in the middle. And this is such an epic picture. Just looking at the fact that a lot of people don't realize you could bring this into existence, especially in the real world. So that is pretty cool. So look at that picture. That was pretty nice. And this one was pretty cool too. You know, it's like he's getting his needle, or he could be the doctor himself. You never know. So this is cool. Like I said, this is really cool. I do like the pictures. I do like everything about this. So good for you guys for obtaining this beautiful work and purchasing this fantastic NFT drop. So guys, we are going to wrap things up. We're going to go to the Ecomi Medium and see how things are playing out there as well. So when we look at this August 9th, the weekly wrap up, we do have this beautiful exchange OKEX. I don't know how to really say that. I just say OKEX. So if I'm saying it wrong, just let me know, but that's the way I like to say it. This is a pretty cool exchange because a lot of people do talk about how this exchange is big in general, and this is an Asian exchange, so maybe they're targeting different exchanges just to give more people the usability to log in and try to purchase their NFTs, but more or less get the OMI tokens, because the OMI tokens right now are pretty hot. I already know why the prices are low, and it's totally fine to see why it is so. So that's going to be cool. We are going to switch into that very soon. Now for Spider-Man, we are going to talk about that. I want to say something really special for the Spider-Man. We did have a huge burn of Omis that time. When we look at Spider-Man Twitter, we have 1 million followers, Marvel Twitter 12 million followers, and Marvel Instagram 54 million followers. Vivi and Ecomi is doing something really special. They're finally using all of their marketing tools. They're getting more YouTubers involved. They're getting more people aware of this project. Realizing that Marvel itself is helping out with the promotion, telling everyone that, you know what, Ecomi is dropping NFTs for Spider-Man and all of that nature. Guys, this is only going to be big. So now when you look back at things and you wonder to yourself, is Ecomi actually going to work? And realizing that you're still here, wondering, and realizing how much potential is being placed in front of you every single day, you're slowly understanding that this is bigger than life. This is going to be a huge disruptions in the NFT field. So for that reason, I do want to help you guys by telling you, please do your best. Do not sleep on the OMI tokens. If you do believe in Ecomi, the OMI token is a principle. It's the principle of the foundation of what's going to happen. Remember, if OMI price does go up, I do recommend Ecomi founders to sell just a little, take profit. Reasons why, when they sell, they're gonna use that to put it back into the company, reinvest. They're gonna get more licensing, but better than ever, they're gonna get better technology. They're gonna get more workers. They're gonna get more people in the industry helping them out, giving them the right tools. This is why this is special. We're gonna get random people coming to Ecomi and paying them money to sponsor them in Ecomi. So this is how big Ecomi is going to be. A lot of people are going to give them money to be like, can I be featured on one of your drops for free? Or can I be featured on one of your drops and I'll give you a certain amount? This is pretty big, like I'm saying, okay? So we are going a little bit lower. We can clearly see right here, there's Hypebeast, Marvel.com, comicbook.com, comic book resources, investing.com. And guys, you can clearly see right here, look at the numbers. The numbers are right here. Even Yahoo, when you look at Yahoo, it already had 150 million unique monthly visitors. And even if we could take at least 20% of that, guys, or even 10% of that, this is big. All right. So to all those that did get this beautiful Marvel drop today, good for you guys. I would love to know which one you guys got. I'm into this now, right? I do love the NFT aspect. I just want to collect Marvel for now. We're going to see what happens in the future. If Pokemon does come, I truly do believe I'm going to sell a lot of real estate and try to buy as much Pokemon as I can, because I truly do believe Pokemon is one of the biggest things that have ever happened, especially when you're a child and you're growing up and you collect Pokemon cards and all of this. It is amazing. Guys, you wouldn't believe it. I actually do have a huge Pokemon collection that is worth a ton of money, and I'm not selling it. I do PSA rate them and I'm gonna keep them for life. Most likely I will give it to my kids or do something really charitable at the end of the day. So that's the way I'm trying to go with things, okay? So now, as you guys know, we are going to get into the charts. Let's get started. OMI charts, let's go. So guys, we're back into the OMI charts. Before anything, let's do this. Let's put it to 2 hours. We're refreshing the page. As you guys know, go back to the 4 hours. We can see what's happened to price. All right, so like I was showing you guys, we were looking at the support and resistance zone around 0.0027. We knew that this zone was going to be ideal for a pull up in price. We were looking for a momentum, a reversal trade to the upside. To those that did not get into the trade, that's totally fine. Those that did, you would have got some profit. Absolutely. You would have made sure you put your break even. Even if the market came down, you wouldn't have lost any money, because you understand that support and resistance zones are ideal for trading. All right, we were looking for this to sell. Remember, I do recommend to everyone, do not trade reversals, especially if you do not understand the market. We can see the sentiment right here, lower highs each time, showing us that the market is going down. So as a new trader, you do not look to buy, you look to sell. All right, if you're buying OMI tokens, look, I just want to make this clear. If you're buying OMI tokens to hold for long term, yes. If you want to buy OMI tokens and hold it for the future, this is a great time. Yes, if you want to buy OMI tokens, not trade, guys, this is the difference. If you're trading OMI tokens, no, this is not a good time to buy. If you don't know how to reverse trade. If you're buying OMI tokens to hold for the future, absolutely buy your OMI tokens, put them somewhere safe and never touch them, because the price will increase. Remember, it's not financial advice. This is my advice. This is how I'm doing it. My goal is to reach 1 billion Omi tokens. Once I do reach there, I don't think I'm going to stop. I'm going to go for 2 billion. So guys, like I said, I just set myself some goals. Do reach them. I do not sustain in that level. I try to go even higher. Remember, once you evolve in life, do not stay in that place thinking that you're comfortable. Remember, being uncomfortable will build the character that you want to be. Uncomfortability is the best way to develop skills that you never thought you would have had, okay? So when we were looking at this, we were looking for a retest of structure around this level just because we wanted more confirmation, right? That's totally fine. If you guys were great traders, and more or less, I'm going to build that greatness in you, okay? But greatness does start with you taking the first leap. So if you guys are watching this video, I do appreciate that, okay? So greatness does start by understanding if this structure did not work for you. All you do is simple. Look left, look at structure, and draw it out and see why it turned down. So clearly you could see if this was happening. Look at how much rejections. After the first rejection, you could be like, you know what? Price is not going too high. So does that mean we're not going to see that move to the upside? Okay, so maybe we're going to stay out of the market. The second time, I don't even know what's happening here. The third time, you know what? Maybe it's consolidation. If it is consolidation, look at this rectangle. Look at this consolidation. All you could have done was play it smart. Put a buy order up here. Put a sell order up here. Wherever the breakout happens, continue with that trade, take the other trade out. So like I said, I'm going to repeat that for you guys. You would have put a buy order exactly around 0.0028. So if it breaks up to the upside, guess what? You would have been a buy position, try to take profit right here. That's for reverse trading, okay? You want to see a breakout of this consolidation pattern, this rectangle move, all right? We had a break to the downside. That's totally fine. You would have seen a breakout of this structure to the downside. You would have put a sell order right here and you would have got into the trade, okay? For those that do not like to trade off of alerts, that's totally fine. When it breaks a structure, a major key, we're just looking for a retest of structure, okay? We are going to look for S2 as our take profit as well. Reasons why, when we look at the pivot point, when it did break down the pivot point, our bias was already to sell. We hit S1, found support like I was showing you guys from this zone. If you guys go to my previous video, I did tell you we are going to see a bounce back. We're going to see price trying to go up. Yes, it went up as much as it could. It found resistance exactly around the 0.0028 level and then it kept going down. So that's totally fine. We were already looking to sell, so this was an easy trade to see. So guys, if you can see really carefully, you can see the price is actually going back up to the structural point where we said that we were looking to sell. Okay, we were looking for that retest of structure for the market to continue down. So if that's the case, let's look at this very carefully. Okay, let's zoom it in and you can clearly see right here, if you guys look really carefully, we do have this beautiful wick rejection falling and closing in a red candle. Okay, so we can see that the price went all the way back up, the bullish momentum was going up, but then the seller said, you know what, I don't believe the value of this coin should be around that price. So because of that, we do see the sentiment trying to go down. So to those that are understanding how to trade, these are great setups to see. I am still bearish in this trend if it does break this zone. So a lot of people do not get the idea of zone. See, when it does break this zone, does not mean the price is automatically going to shoot all the way up. No, absolutely not. We have zones that now it needs to define. All right, so this is the other way of thinking it. Okay, so right here on the right hand side, guys, write A, B, C, and D. The reasons why I'm saying this is because I like to teach my students like this. So this is what I like to show them. So I like to get this chart out right here, put A as well. Okay, so once I put A, this is very simple. What I like to do is take my A, okay, and I highlight it, make it black. Right, and then I try to put it on a move. So pretend that this is my A move, okay? My A option. So write A, B, C, and D. Write your percentages. So on your A part, you would basically write, is it more likely to move A? So A pattern is the price going up. If you believe more than ever the price is going to go up, on the A part, you just write 40%. It's more A. On the B part, so pretend this is the move to the B side, okay? You would draw B right here. So this is your A move. This would be your B move. And so basically, guys, right here for the B move, you would write B just like this. Let's do it like this. Let's put that. And let's put B. Especially like this. This is the way I like to train a lot of my students. So we get the B and we'll say this is the B move, okay? So you'll have your A, B, C, D. You'll have 4 ways the market can move. and right beside it, you'll write basically a percentage. If you think A move is more likely, you'll write 40%. B move less likely, you'll put 10%. You'll have a rethink of thought. You'll have your ideology on where the market is trying to go. So if A is more likely to be the move for you, you'll look into A and see how it's structurally made and try to follow A, right? This would be the B move. You'll have C and D. I like to always make 4 moves. Reasons why, so you understand which way the market went, if it was correct to your A, B, C, and D. So it gives a lot of people to understand the market does not just move one way. It moves many ways, and use it to your advantage. You guys will make a lot of money, okay? This is a little trick that I like to do, but right now we are looking at this chart, so we are going to look for another move as well, okay? If this does break to the upside, I am still looking for this trend line, and this is going to be really cool if you guys look at this very carefully. I'm going to draw this trend line a little bit more deeper like this. Let's go all the way down. So especially with this trend line, the way I like to see it now is because this zone was a support and resistance zone, especially to this move right here, we found resistance, price went back down. If it does break this zone right here, exactly around 0.0027, that's totally fine. We do have 2 confirmations of resistance, the back end of this trend line, but also this beautiful horizontal support resistance zone. So if we see price actually shoot up, we have better engagement, better understanding that the price can actually go from there, then shoot down, okay? Once it does break this trend line, then we can start to look for buy positions. But in the meanwhile, if this trend line does not get broken, we're totally fine. We're still looking to sell. One of my followers also asked me, do we see price actually reaching 0.0020? To my answer for you is very simple. Why not? Why can't we see that price being hit? Everything that's happening right now about drops, it's totally fine. I think this company is doing such a great job. But when we look at 0.0020, we can absolutely see that being hit. Why not? Because look carefully, guys. When we look at this formation, we did have the Marvel news. We did have the failure of Comic-Con, but it's not really a failure, just a misunderstanding. We do have the Spider-Man move. We also have the fact that the Spider-Man move did not make new highs or anything of that nature. We do have the Marvel's news today as well, as in, you know, the release of the NFT, and still the price went back up, retested of structure. It's not really showing me any confirmation that there's something huge that's happening. To a lot of people that are invested in Ecomi, I do understand. When time does go, we will see price going up. And remember, I'm totally fine with price being lower. The lower the price, the better the burns, okay? Think about that logic. That's totally fine. If price does consistently go down, it's totally fine. We are going to burn more OMI tokens. We got to be positive throughout this. And remember, this is an opportunity. You can hit yourself in the future for this. As much as you might not believe it, price has been this low for so long. So if you did believe in this project and all of a sudden it goes to $1, you guys will look back into your past and realize, what was I doing? I had so much opportunities to get in here, and I did nothing about it. This is what I like to tell a lot of my students. There's so much opportunities in the market. You do not have to buy up here to hold it for life. There's great opportunities for the market to go down. Absolutely, it could reverse right here and it could skyrocket. That's totally fine, but make sure you accumulate a lot of OMI tokens yourself. Remember, if this price does go down dramatically and randomly, just have your buy orders right here, guys. Do not be foolish to realize that the market cannot go down here, okay? We will see how the price does go, but I am still bearish, so you guys have to work off of these levels and understand how the market's going. Remember, guys, go to the 15-minute chart and see how there's more opportunities on the 15 than the 4-hour. Find the trend on the 4-hour. We know it's a downtrend, so go to the 15-minute, and guess what? All you do is look to sell. Look for positions to sell. You would not go to the 15-minute and look to buy. Why would you? When the 4-hour is a sell. Think about it. Go with the trend. The trend's your friend. The bigger trend going down, go on the 15-minute, look for a sell, okay? That's my wrap for OMI tokens. Let's go to my BTC and see how that chart is doing as well. So clearly you guys can see for BTC, we are looking to sell, and I already know what's going to happen. We did have this minor sell-off right here. Let me zoom in as well. So clearly you guys can see we did have this beautiful minor sell-off, and exactly at R1, okay? Then we seen a break of structure. If you guys go to a lower time frame, we do see that this is a bullish move, right? So if you knew that this target had a possibility of reaching R2, exactly where our resistance would be, we are looking to sell around these levels. If you did sell here, you would have made a ton of profit. If you did get stopped out of this order looking to sell, that's totally fine, guys. Guess what? Your risk to reward would have made it simple for you guys to understand if you lose once, that's okay. You will make more money off of the next trade. We do see that price is going to R2. We are seeing a huge divergence, guys. Please make sure you guys are understanding what's happening with the markets, okay? You can clearly see that the market sentiment is going up. The RSI is continuously going down. We can clearly see lower highs forming and the market is stretching to the downside. This is showing us we are going to get a roll off, and we can clearly see that this roll off is going to happen at a position, at a section that makes sense. I would not be surprised if we see R2 being respected and then we see a huge dump to the downside. It is already starting. We have this red candle, and just follow this trade, okay guys? Remember, the bigger picture for BTC is bullish. So if you guys do understand that this is a bullish chart, make sure you understand to trade bullish more than bearish. Bearish is for you to understand the end of a bearish trade was for you to start dipping your fingers and try to buy at a lower price, okay? When we look left is going to show a structure, and exactly R2 is placed exactly around the 48,000 mark, $48,667 mark, okay? So you can see that this was support, and remember, past support will become future resistance. Because of that, we can see price going up here, dictating a good sentiment. And remember, go to a lower time frame and understand that the wave is going to be a corrective wave before we see a huge push to the upside, okay? Marvel is a big thing. I'm super happy for Ecomi, all the people that do follow it. BTC is such a great coin to have. If you guys do have BTC, remember, don't sell it. I do believe the value of this is going to increase over time. So if you guys do want to know when to sell your BTC, your altcoins, your Ethereum, remember to stay tuned on this channel. I will make sure to update you guys throughout the series and tell you guys exactly when to sell, when to buy, and how we're going to trade the bear market and still make profit, okay? If you guys do like these type of contents, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I am going to go to the swimming pool now, go for a little dip. I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of my afternoon. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this channel, a part of my journey. I can't wait to share more great memories with you guys. Thank you so much. Take it easy, and John out. Peace.